اللهم لك الحمد كله ولك الشكر كله وإليك يرجو الأمر كله بيدك الخير كله إنك على كل شيء قدير نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على حبيبنا وشفينا وقدوتنا محمد بن عبد الله الصادق الأمين الذي أرسله الله رحمة للعالمين كما أرسله بشيرا ونذيرا وهاديا إلى الله بإذنه وسراجا منيرا فيا عباد الله أوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله يقول الله تعالى في كتابه الكريم بعد أن نستعيذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون وقال أيضا واتقوا الله واعلموا أن الله مع المتقين واتقوا الله واعلموا أنكم إليه تحشرون. All praise is due to Allah. We praise Him, we ask forgiveness. We seek refuge in Allah from the evils of our soul and from our wicked deeds. I bear witness that there is no deity worship beside Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is His servant and last messenger. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, so one day Umar bin Khattab radiallahu anhu came to the Prophet and said, Ya Rasulullah, Inni uhibbuk. I love you. I love you more than my family, my wealth, except myself. Rasulullah said, Ya Umar, you do not love me yet. So, Ya Rasulullah, until you love me more than yourself. Umar is not a hypocrite. He just said, okay. So he left. And he started thinking, what did he say? Wait a minute. He was right. Because I was lost. I was in darkness. You know, the Ummah all is in darkness. And he came, he brought light, he guided us. So remember all his goodness, so he came back. Ya Rasulullah, now I love you more than myself. Right? But you know, love will not come automatically. People love someone, love something because of what? For example, you love someone because she's pretty, he's handsome. And I believe that no one more handsome than Muhammad. Right? Hassan bin Thabit said, Wa ahsanu minka lam tara qattu aini, wa ajmalu minka lam talidin nisa'u, khuliqta mubarra'an min kulli aibin, ka'annaka qad khuliqta kama tasha'u. I haven't seen the lovely personality like you, and no mother has given birth to such wonderful personality like you. You are created free from every fault. You were created as you wanted to be. When he went for Mi'raj, he said, I met Yusuf alayhi salam, and Allah gave him half of my beauty. Can you imagine? But you know, sometimes you love somebody because he is handsome, but then you disappointed because his akhlaq is not good. He's rude, he's mean, right? But Muhammad SAW is so handsome, and also he have good character, right? And Allah acknowledged it. وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَى خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. You have the best character. When you study his seerah, subhanallah, his character toward the children, for example. You know, when he arrived from traveling, the first who welcomed him who? All the children of Medina. Al-Amin. Just glimpse story about when he married Khadija, Khadija gave him a gift, Zayd. This- his- Khadija bought a slave and gave to Muhammad. And they call him Zayd bin Muhammad. His parent was looking for him for 2 years, and then somebody told them that, yeah, he's with Muhammad. Don't worry, he's a good man. He will give you back to you. So he came with his uncle. Rasulullah opened the door. Ahlan wa sallam. Look, I am the father of Zayd. Would like to take him back. I said, okay, I will ask him. So Zayd came out. Said, do you know him? Oh, daddy. Oh, uncle. Right? And by the way, Zayd house is, his parent was rich. That means if no, they have toys, they have everything. And Muhammad house is very small. Look, Zayd, they want you to go back with them. He looked at his father. Dad, I know I look you, but I don't want to be Muhammad. And then his character toward his wife. He's the one who elevated the status of woman. On that day, woman is no value. Woman like any merchandise. Muhammad put it up, right? He said, Ma akramahunna illa kareem. No one honor the woman except his noble man. Wa ma ahannahunna illa laim. And those who put down woman is the worst people. On that day, people, this statement is very heavy for them. That's Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. You know, I always give khutbah nikah. If you want to make your wife happy, the woman need triple A's: right? Attention, appreciation, and affection. But you look at like Muhammad, that's what Muhammad did. Attention. Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam always, with all his busy time, he all have time for his wife. He said sometimes he come home, his wife talk for 1 hour. Rasulullah just listen, yes. Listen. Right? Imagine your wife talk to you 1 hour. So you come back from work. Rasulullah said, khairukum khairukum li ahli. The best among you, and the best is appreciation. Aisha said, Rasulullah always says something. If she cook, wow, Aisha, how did you cook that? Right? Not like many husbands just eat. When she dress up, says, MashaAllah, you are pretty today. Because he said, when somebody asked, he said, what is the most beloved deed to Allah? Right? He said, to give happiness to the others. Especially your wife. And then affection. Rasulullah always, Aisha said, Ya Rasulullah, I know you get angry at me. I said, how? You call me Aisha. If not, you call me Ya Aish, Ya Humayra. Right? So therefore, why when Rasulullah passed away, the Sahaba asked Aisha, كيف كان يعامل زوجته? How did he treat his wife? She cried. قالت كان أريان الناس. He was very gentle. Right? I'm sorry, if you are a husband, if you want to know that you are a good husband, not just wait until you die. Somebody asks your wife will cry. That's a good sign. If somebody comes to your wife after you die, your wife said, I wish she died a long time ago. That's not a good sign. Because the wife, the first witness, because in the masjid you can be super Muslim. Everybody admire you. But at home, 24 hours, that's Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And then his akhlaq with his companion. He was very humble. He was very tawadu. Right? Can you imagine every Sahaba, when you ask them, said, Rasulullah loved me more than the others. Even your children, you cannot do that. Right? And one day, Rasulullah SAW, so therefore why the Imam, after finish Salat, he looked at the Ma'mum. And Rasulullah can recognize if some of Sahaba is not there. So he didn't see Sufyan for 2 days. And then somebody told him, said he was not good, he's not good, feeling good. He immediately visited him. He said, Sufyan, what's the matter with you? He said, Ya Rasulullah, in a few days I was thinking about the day of judgment. And then if I didn't see you in this world for 1 day, I miss you. I said, wait, if I go to Jannah, even if I go to Jannah, I will not see you. Because you told me Jannah have 8 gates and have 100 level. Who am I and who are you? Rasulullah couldn't answer. Then Jibril came. Repeat the ayah. وَمَنْ يُطِعِ اللَّهَ وَالرَّسُولَ فَأُولَٰئِكَ مَعَ الَّذِينَ أَنْعَمَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ مِنَ النَّبِيِّينَ وَالصِّدِّيقِينَ وَالشُّهَدَاءِ وَالصَّالِحِينَ. And then his mind said, Abshir. Allah just repeated the ayah. Whoever obey Allah, the messenger, Allah will put them together. With who? With all the prophets. In Jannah, you'll be never with Ibrahim, Musa, Isa, and Muhammad. Siddiqeen, Abu Bakr, Umar. Salihin, Abu Hanifa, Imam Shafi, Shuhada, Sayyid Hamza. And then even Muhammad with his enemy, he never respond evil with evil. When the wife of Abu Lahab, his name Jamil, he paid the people to call Muhammad Mudammam. So when Muhammad come, Mudammam, the Sahaba angry. Rasulullah, we have to do something. What happened? They call you Mudammam. He was smiling. I think they call somebody else. My name is Muhammad. No. So you love someone because he is handsome, he has a good akhlaq. But sometimes he didn't care about you. Right? Like many of us, we love celebrities. Do they care about you? But Muhammad SAW is handsome, he has good akhlaq, but he always care about his ummah. One day he was reading the ayah. Right? Ibrahim alayhi salam said, وَمَنْ تَبِعَنِي فَإِنَّهُ مِنِّي. Whoever follow me will be with me in Jannah. وَمَنْ أَصَانِي فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. Who disobey me, Allah the forgiver. And then he read surah when Isa said, right, إِن تَغْفِرْ لَهُمْ فَإِنَّهُمْ عِبَادُكَ. If you forgive them, Allah, they are your servant. وَإِن تُعَذِّبْهُمْ. If you punish them, فَإِنَّكَ الْعَزِيزُ الْحَكِيمُ. You are the mighty in that. Then he cried. So Allah sent Jibril. Jibril asked Muhammad why he cried. So Jibril came. Allah was now. Ya Muhammad, why are you crying? He said, Ummati. How about my ummah? So Jibril said, Ya Allah, he concerned about his ummah. He told Muhammad, don't worry. I make your ummah and you please with them. So therefore, when one day Rasulullah Mi'raj, said Jibril show him, like what happened there. Some ulama say the word is in his dream. When he saw the Prophet coming with their flowers, some they have 1,000 flowers, some 100, some maybe only 10 people, some 0. Right? But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them certificate. Because Allah not like us. Allah will value someone by their effort. وَأَنَّ سَعْيَكُمْ سَوْفَ يُرَى. We as human being, you always look at the result, not the effort. If somebody study medicine, he didn't finish, instead you are failed. Allah knows. So therefore, you have to make effort. I know our praise is not good, but make effort. Make serious. Be on time. Allah will accept. Right? So, and then Rasulullah didn't see his ummah. And Jibril said, Muhammad, look at the horizon. And he saw maybe million of them. And they look at the right. Oh, there's your ummah. And then he said that 70,000 of them will enter Jannah without hisab. 70,000. But look at Rasulullah, 70,000, how many was his ummah? Rasulullah, can you make, he said, Jibril asked Allah, can you add more? And then he said, tell Muhammad, every 1,000 will be 70,000. But more than 4 million. This is concern. One day Aisha radiallahu anha, Ya Rasulullah, can you make special dua for me? Rasulullah, Allahumma gfir li Aisha ma taqaddam wa ma ta'akhkhar wa ma asrat wa ma a'lanat. May Allah forgive Aisha what all his sin in the past, in the future, what is hiding, what is open. Aisha so happy, hug him. Dua Rasulullah sallallahu. Rasulullah said, are you happy with that? Of course. And he looked at her and said, Aisha, do you know that I make the same dua every day for my woman? That's Muhammad. Be handsome, be good akhlaq, he always care about us. أقول قولي هذا واغفر لي ولكم وادعوا الله عنكم. الحمد لله حمدا يوافي نعمه ويكافئ مزيده. يا ربنا لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك وعظيم سلطانك. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه. So that our great Muhammad SAW, he miss you, he care about you, he loves us, he care about us. So the question here is how much we love him. Or we love him more than our parents, our children, ourselves. We have to ask questions. Are we like that lady? In the battle of Uhud, a lady was waiting when we were coming from the battle. And somebody told her that your dad, Shaheed, died. He said, Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Also your husband. Inna lillahi wa inna. Also your son. Imagine in the same time, a father, son, husband, all died in the battle. He was calm. He said, Inna lillahi wa inna. Then she asked about Muhammad. Alhamdulillah. He said, still, I want to see. So then she saw him and looked at him, Ya Muhammad, Ya Rasulullah. All the calamities, all the bala after I see you is nothing more. Are we at this place? And how to install, number one, to install the love in our heart, in our children also, we have to know that the love Muhammad is wajib, not sunnah. Your iman is not complete until you love him more than everything. Right? قُلْ إِنْ كَانَ آبَاؤُكُمْ وَأَبْنَاؤُكُمْ وَإِخْوَانُكُمْ وَعَشِيرَتُكُمْ وَأَمْوَالٌ اقْتَرَفْتُمُوهَا وَتِجَارَةً تَخْشَوْنَ كَسَادَهَا وَمَسَاكِنَ تَرْضَوْنَهَا أَحَبُّ. If all this, your father, your son, your brother, your family, your wife, your business, Everything is nature, you love them. And you love them more than Allah and His Messenger. Right? And jihad, right? Just wait. So they have to put that love Muhammad is. Number two, to increase our love, try to follow his step, his sunnah. Because Allah SWT said, "Qul in kuntum tuhibbuna Allah fattabi'uni." Say, "O Muhammad," say to them, if they really love Allah, he said, "Follow me." In everything. How did Rasulullah treat his wife? No, I'm going to come home and smiling, because Rasulullah said, "Kana idza dakhala baitahu bashan duha." Just that. When he come home, he always smiling. Duhaka mean even try to find a nukat, like short story that make his wife happy. Right? What happen if just do that? You smiling to your wife, you kind to them. Yuhibbukumullah. Allah will love you. Allah. That's it, no? Wa yaghfir lakum dunubakum. And Allah forgive your sin. SubhanAllah. The same with the wife. If you were like Khadijah. Rasulullah come home, always smiling. He said, "Baiti jannati," my house is my jannah. Right? Or in another sunnah, tonight I'm going to sleep, and then you read, how do Rasulullah sleep? Oh, he make wudu, he read Surah Tabarak, he read Surah Ikhlas 3 times, Falak, Nas, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he put like it, and then you sleep. What heaven? Yuhibbukumullah, Allah love you. Right? Also make a lot of salawat. One day I was traveling from Medina to Makkah. The driver was Egyptian. SubhanAllah, from Medina to Makkah, Allahumma salli Muhammad. He only stopped when somebody talked to him. Because when you love someone, you like to mention a lot. Right? And the last one, read his seerah. The tabi'in, they teach their children seerah or Rasulullah SAW, like they teach the Quran. So how many times you teach our children seerah? Or show him movie about Rasulullah SAW? I want to share with you how the seerah will affect our children. You work so hard. When my twin was 5 years old, so one day I taught them the story about Muhammad SAW when he going to lead Salat Jum'ah. Salat Eid. Eid always outside. When Rasulullah left his house, he saw the children was playing with new clothes, they have money. And then in the corner, this young boy was crying. Imagine 1,000 people waiting for him. No, he approached that young boy. And then he found out that boy was orphan. No parent. He didn't have new clothes. So he took him home, asked Fatima to take him shower, to give him the best clothes belong to Hassan or Hussein. So after the boy took shower and have new clothes, Rasulullah gave him money. And he said, "Would you like me to be your father, and Fatima, your mother, Hassan Hussein, your brothers?" And the boy cries so happy. And then he went out in front of our children. "I have new father, I have new father." The boy came, who? Rasulullah SAW. The one who reported the hadith. He said, some of the children said, "I wish I don't have father. So Muhammad became my father." And then I went upstairs. I turned on my computer. Then I heard somebody crying downstairs. I said, "Who?" So I went downstairs. I saw my daughter pretended to be like orphan. And my son pretended like Rasulullah SAW. "Would you like to be your father?" I almost cried. This is the effect
when you have time to tell to our children, so that like make them their hero is Muhammad. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that to put love in our heart to what our Prophet Muhammad and also in our children. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put us together inshallah in Jannah with the prophets and all siddiqeen and salihin. اللهم اجعلنا من الذين يتبعون اللهم الذين يستمعون القول فيتبعون احسنه اللهم احينا على الاسلام والسنه وتوفنا على الايمان والتوبه اللهم انا نسالك حبك وحب من يحبك وحب عمل يقربنا الى حبك اللهم بارك لنا في اولادنا ووفقهم الى طاعتك وارزقنا برهم اللهم اجعل خير أمرنا آخره وخير عملنا خواتمه وخير أيامنا يوم نلقاك في إنك على كل شيء قدير اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك سميع الدعوات يا مجيب الحاجات عباد الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون اذكروا أذكركم وأقيموا الصلاة
الله أكبر.